Hey, this is Mitch. Welcome back to the Life Stories channel. If you like the story you're about to hear, please hit the like button. If you enjoy a good, humorous, or inspirational story, please subscribe to the channel. And if you know somebody who does, please send them my way here to the Life Stories channel. As I record this is 4th of July weekend 2021. And it puts me in mind of the last camping trip that we had taken as a kid growing up in Wisconsin. Uh, Camping was a great, inexpensive way for the family to get away for the weekend. We camped many times at many different state parks, and even drove cross country to camp out in Wyoming on several occasions. And this last camping trip was in Bayfield, Wisconsin. Now, Bayfield, Wisconsin is right on Lake Superior. It's a beautiful community, although for the purposes of this story, it's going to serve as the backdrop to hell. So we drove from Madison, Wisconsin, where we lived, at the Bayfield. It's about a 5-hour drive, and we get to Bayfield about 5:30, 6 o'clock, and within an hour, there's already one of us kids are at the hospital. My sister was walking around on the boat ramp and apparently found a piece of rebar with her foot, put it right straight through her foot, and ended up in the emergency room, like I said, within an hour of our arrival at Bayfield. So my parents take my sister to the ER, and we come back, and it's like 9:30 at night. We're pitching the tents in the dark because daylight is gone now. So that was arrival in hell. So the next day, my dad and my uncles decided to go out on a sailboat. And they rented a sailboat, and the sailboat had a little trolling motor on it, so in case there was no wind in the lake, you could get back. And they went sailing around the lake, and they had a good time for a couple hours until they were a mile or two offshore and lost the wind. And great, because they got a trolling motor, they can get back to shore, right? Except the trolling motor didn't work, and they were kind of adrift in the lake for quite a while. They came back about the color of my shirt, all of them, and they came back just in time for the rains to start. Now, when we went camping, we had a big 10-man tent, big yellow Sears 10-man tent that my folks bought in the early 1960s. This thing weighed probably 100 pounds rolled up, came in its own little bag. It had big aluminum poles, and it was a great tent. You literally could have parked your car in the thing if you could have gotten it inside the door. But when the rains came, it didn't rain just a little bit, it rained a lot, and it turned this tent into essentially a big canvas bathtub, where we proceeded to have regattas in the lake created in the tent with the air mattresses. It was miserable. All of our bedding was all wet and nasty, and nobody got any sleep that night. And then the final day came. And the final day was supposed to be the big family reunion. Everybody had brought stuff to eat. They were going to lay out a big feast, and everybody was going to eat. And of course, this is in 1977, I think. This is the era of mayonnaise salads, and so everybody has brought mayonnaise salads to this family reunion, and have laid them all out nicely on the picnic table in the 102-degree heat. The last day, after all the rain, was 102 degrees, and the humidity was about 102%, and it took about 5 minutes for the salads to turn. And a large part of the meal was simply inedible after that. And we had a lot of fun in that last camping trip. Now, this particular story is the first in a series of 3, and I've already told the third one about being a marked man at a dog show. There's a second story between this one and being a marked man at a dog show. It was a rather eventful couple of weeks for me, related to the trip home, that I'll tell at some other point in time. It was also a very interesting experience. So that's my story for this weekend. You all have a safe, happy 4th of July. Please don't try to set off fireworks in your hands. And if you're going to launch bottle rockets, don't launch them from the crack of your ass, all right? That's been proven to be dangerous to the hairs on your backside. So you don't want to do that. So have a happy 4th. Thanks for listening. Again, if you like this story, please hit the like button. If you want to hear more humorous or inspirational stories, please subscribe to the channel. And if you know somebody who enjoys a good humorous or inspirational story, send them here to me at the Life Stories channel. Thanks for listening. Bye.